Hey guys, Sean Fury here with Sean Fury's Hero Training School, continuing our hero training video series today. We've just wrapped up a couple of videos on the character and arrangement of situational variables, which was part of the experience modification video that I actually did not include that in that video, so I wanted to revisit that topic and clarify that. So the next thing you need to know, we mentioned, was that so that's the part about how situations can be changed, that experiences don't just happen, they're constructed. And the second part about why you can create a good life is because we said you have personal power, your change agency. And agency is one of those things that's the first thing to go when you're oppressed or abused, right? Because agency means your ability to initiate and sustain a course of action. Now, change means something new or different is happening. So if you put those two terms together, what you get? Change agency is the ability to create and or sustain a new or different way of doing things, right? So you want to quit smoking, you want to stop being a batterer, you want to stop being a victim if you can help it, you want to stop putting yourself in situations where they're very high risk, where you don't have the skills and capabilities to deal with those situations. You don't want to put your kids at risk. You want to lose weight. You want to get healthy. You want to get strong. You want to empower yourself. You want to be the first person in your family to go to college. Then you need to understand that you have personal power, that situations don't just happen, they're constructed, and experiences arise out of the character and arrangement of situational variables, right? And that you can change that character and those arrangements by the way that you approach and respond to people, places, behavioral interactions, outcomes, and events. So that's a pretty cool thing to be aware of. Animals and plants don't have that capacity that you have. That's, really special. And so you should take it seriously and with an attitude of sobriety, right? Don't just throw it away on impulsivity and drinking and drugging and letting other people choose your path for you when you were endowed with this creative power to create a positive experience for yourself and others, not once or twice in your life, but every moment of every day of your life. That's pretty cool. So here's the next big piece of this. If you have ever driven in a car, which most of you probably have, then you know that under the hood there's a engine, right, a car engine, and that you're sitting on chairs which are connected to the floorboards of a frame, which are connected to a suspension, which is connected to the wheels, which are driving you on a road, and you're either behind the wheel or somebody else is on this side, probably if you're in America, right? And they are controlling the direction of the vehicle. And together, the driver and the body of the car and the engine and the wheels and all that, the suspension system, are all functioning together as one big system, okay? A system which, when functioning properly, uh, brings about a desired result. In the case of a vehicle, it takes you and it produces forward movement toward a goal or destination, right? And you can buy those little, devices where you can type in the directions that you want, or you could have that on your cell phone probably, where you can type in, give me directions to such and such place, and then you can drive your car there. So in the beginning of this video series, I told you about 12 needs that you have in every situation, and that as a agent of intentionally constructive change, you can bring about need satisfaction, and you can do it by getting involved in the creative process, right, of modifying your experiences the way we just talked about in the last videos. So in this way, you have that little GPS, right, or that navigation system. You have a destination. It's flourishing life, and that requires psychosocial well-being. So that's where you're headed, is flourishing life. You're going to get there through psychosocial well-being, and you're going to get there by managing with a heroic management style, right? And we're going to get into that in a minute. And so let me pause before I run over my 5-minute time here.